So the one thing I discovered working with over 10,000 women who have Hashimoto's is that they're more likely to be able to resonate with somebody who has been in remission for at least 3 or more of their autoimmune conditions than just an expert. And one thing I discovered while studying these women were that they had very similar characteristics. As someone like myself who overcame these conditions, I could resonate with their suffering. I could resonate with the depths of their pain, more so than just any expert who would be able to come in and advise them on the next prescription to take. They needed more help than that in order to recover from these conditions. And I also discovered that it requires a lot more from the patient side who has been in remission than just the informative doctor side. So this is why I decided to create a model that actually combines the both of them, because it's the biggest strength a suffering patient can have when they are recovering from these conditions. And being able to navigate these conditions, being able to demystify a lot of their symptoms, being able to ask the right questions and know how to engage with an expert is something that someone who has been in remission with over 3 or more conditions can teach a suffering patient. And this is why the combination of both of them working together alongside with a suffering patient is actually a strength in this business than it is a weakness. And many companies out there are very focused on that one-to-one relationship between the patient and the doctor, but then they don't involve the ex-patient, the patient who has overcame these conditions, who has survived and now wants to thrive, and the person that's actually overcame the disease itself, who has all of this insight and now is living their life without worry, is not involved. And I'm saying, let's bring that patient, let's get them involved, because they're an important part of a suffering patient's healing, more so than just the expert themselves. What I've noticed is when suffering patients do see experts, they get a plethora of information. They get a plethora of supplement suggestions, prescriptions, advice, and so forth. But there is still a strong disconnect between the patient and the expert. And how to bridge that gap is by involving somebody who has gone through these conditions, survived, and now wants to thrive and help others. Involve them in this process of the suffering patient's healing. And this is how we can actually all work together in order to help others recover from these conditions faster than just working with the expert themselves. And the one thing I've noticed was that when dealing with these conditions, it was something that I realized over time that more of the patients, more of the people with these conditions gravitated to me, not for the medical advice, but more so knowing that they felt safe with me. They felt like they were with somebody who has overcame these conditions. They got a sense of inspiration because they felt that it was possible now for them to overcome their own setback. And they felt that, this person has been through it. So now I feel more safe with her than someone who may just be practicing and may not understand how I truly feel. And having that EQ, having that understanding of what a person is going through is a huge part of their recovery. So that is why we're combining patient coaches, we're providing experts from all different health modalities, and we're helping patients overcome these conditions one by one. See you at Healveda.Health.